Hello, hello Aries. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J and I'm here to talk to you about the second week of April, which is going to be the 6th through the 12th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I'm home! Yes! It's so nice to be here. It's wonderful to sleep in your own bed, I have to tell you. Wow! But yes, let's go ahead and look at the 3 cards in front of us, but not until we've talked about a whole bunch of other things. Yes, indeed. We're going to do something a little bit different, kind of fun and interesting. I have this new deck I want to play with. It's actually very pirate themed, which is kind of super fun and silly, but they've been calling to me to say, hey, come on out and play a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and use these cards to pull a single card that will reveal at the very end of the reading, which will indeed, it's a tarot deck, so it's going to have its own special meaning to what's going on in the reading, all right? So let's pull this card, all right? This is for you specifically, Aries, for this particular week. And it's right there, that one. All right. Last week we got the 2 of Wands, so we're going to go ahead and put this card right here. We'll save it, hang on to it, keep an eye on it. And we'll make sure we reveal that before we finish up here. But I like to have one around so it's kind of here in the vibes, right? Before we make any major moves. It's going to be super fun. All right. So the other thing we want to talk about is our guiding card. We have a guiding card for the month, as always. And this is Purposeful. Purposeful is a fantastically beautiful card. It's very much so reminding us that whenever we're doing, we need to do it with intention, right? We need to have some intention behind it, whether we're going to the store or we're working in the yard or we have to have a goal, have to have a plan. There is no lounging about doing absolutely nothing unless that's exactly our purpose. So unspoken for time is going to be a problem. So pay attention, Aries. This month of April has to be, everything has to be going in the right direction for the right reasons, all right? It's kind of weird, it's kind of frustrating, but I think you're going to like the overall, all right? It's going to work out. Perfect. Thank you. Let's go ahead and now we can look at our 3 cards in front of us. Haha. There they are. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and lay out the cards, but I'll talk about the guiding messages for us because I have my better angels are like, you forgot us again. So, the guiding message for us from my better angels is talking about how we need to stay focused on purging, releasing physical stuff from our lives so that we can go ahead and focus more on people, right? So when we put more focus on stuff than people, we're doing it wrong. And we want to regroup and manage that better, all right? It will be better for us in all ways if we can focus on the people in our lives, the people that matter to us, than on our physical stuff. The other thing to know is that we're going to go ahead and be aware, how to put this, that while we've done all the things we were supposed to do, we've been staying in our lane, we've been listening up for what's going on the outside, just so we're not completely oblivious. Now it's time for us to reach out to our neighbor. We're going to reach out to literally somebody who lives next door to us. This means regardless of all those particularities that might be opposing between us, we want to reach across the fence anyway and just find a way to help. You know, if you see somebody struggling to lift up the couch and slide it into the van, it's okay to get over there and help them lift the thing up and stick it in the van. It's okay. And by doing so, it's a very small gesture. It's a very little to do from outside of ourselves, but coming outside of ourselves and crossing that little gap, because sometimes it can be a moat, which separates us so much that we never can get past it, okay? Some people dig moats, and that's their deal. They want to have big walls and moats, and others want to reach across the wall, want to reach across the fence, want to reach across and be connected. So the suggestion is to do your best to reach across if you can. All right? So that's fun. And I'm excited to see how that plays out for you. All right? So let's go ahead and finally look at these cards. All right? Sorry about that. Feels so funny to get back in the saddle in your own house, in your own whoa. So, what we have here for the week of the April 6th through the 12th, we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands in this situation is talking about how, I mean, especially after last week where we had all that financial stuff going on and we started thinking about picking up our stuff and moving around, doing some stuff. We were like claiming our power, doing our solution was to claim our power, right? So in claiming our power, we worked it through. We fought for it. We made it happen. But yeah, we definitely have this situation here. We're looking back at where we came from and all the things we had to go through to get here. We're appreciating all those things and making sure that we aren't going to be repeating old behaviors while we're looking at it, right? We want to make sure we're doing good for ourselves and not repeating things that were a problem, because we've already been through a lot of stuff. We just don't want to have to go through it again, okay? And of course, the Seven of Cups showing that there will be options and possibilities. We will be uniquely confused by our own stuff to work on and things to do. So paying attention to all of those things and figuring out which things are working best for us, which ones are not, which ones might expire first. We want to get into that. And or things that just we can put on the back burner. We want to make sure that we sort these things out and we aren't confusing ourselves with needing to work on everything at once, right? Because we don't have to work on it all at once. We can separate it out. Oh my, but isn't this a karmic lesson for you? Making sure you're working things out in proper order and remembering lessons from the past. Okay, so this is a karmic lesson for you. You have to learn to handle this stuff. All right, this is going to be something you need to do better this time. Okay, the better you do it, the better it is for everybody. All right, so working something out, trying to learn from past behaviors. It's a karmic lesson. You've been in this situation before. It will work out, I'm pretty sure, but it's going to be a bit of a thing. Now we have our blockage here is our friend who's down to earth and easygoing, but yeah, standing in your way. So pay attention to who that is and what's going on with that person. And now that we know that he's in the way, we can just say, okay, that's cool, 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 cool. You stand over there. Appreciate you. You stand over there. Two of Cups, showing that it's not really time for a relationship of some sort. This connection, you may be having a connection of love that is also blocking you right now. Maybe you're trying, remember we had the gift of love last week, and now here we are in this situation going, okay, really appreciate you, but I really got to get busy with all my stuff. I have a karmic lesson I got to work on, and I don't have time for all the snuggling and whatnot. Cool, like you, but right now I don't have time for it. The Ten of Wands is showing that in this place, running away is going to be a blockage, so don't run away. Maybe postpone if you can, or put things off if you can. It isn't about running away from the relationship, I don't think. I think they're saying don't run away from these people necessarily. Remember, we talked about connections being more important than stuff. So instead of running away from these people who are blocking you, I would say put them off till later, which is not running away. It's saying, I need some time. If you could do me a solid and wait for me until next week or something, then you'll be better prepared to do what you need to do, right? And that would be better for everybody, right? Cool. At least you'll give them quality time instead of half-ass time, and that's not great. So our solution was the Death card, releasing things that no longer serve us. We are letting things go. We're letting physical stuff, way of thinking, relationships that don't work, jobs. We're gonna let things go, right? We're gonna let some stuff go, and it's gonna be easier for us as we move forward. We'll travel a little bit lighter. He isn't wearing much. He isn't carrying much. Nope, he's not. He doesn't have a lot going on there, but that's okay. So once you've released stuff, the Magician shows up to say, guess what? Yes, sirree, Bob, you've let things go, and now you can actually create whatever you need to with less. You're going to be creating with less. How very Aries of you, right? Give me some duct tape and a stick, and I'll make some stuff happen here, okay? You are fantastically creative and able. You'll be able to make anything you want happen. You just need less to worry about and less stuff, and it will be awesome, okay? Well done. And now we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is here showing that indeed part of your solution is a foundation of ideas that is something you can celebrate and get on board with. Very good stuff. We love that for you. It's exciting and possible and really, really good. Okay? So this would be excellent news and an excellent opportunity to really do you, right? Oh yeah, I really like and see this as a celebration of your ideas coming together and a foundation being built with your ideas coming in a very nice way. Everything is going to start falling into it's like zippering together, right? There we go. Now you can see it. Things will fall right in together, and I really like that for you. That is so excellent. Because but you had options, right? and you fumbled through them and you worked through it, and you didn't lose it, but you put it on the back burner, so you were prioritizing. It's all about prioritizing this week, okay? And then you'll be able to get through, and it's going to be beautiful. All right, well done. Don't forget to release something. All right. Okay, we have this beautiful deck. We're going to go ahead. This is, of course, the messages from the Cosmic Oracle. We're going to go ahead and pull one of these guys out, so we can get a message, a closing message. We say a closing message, but we have multiple messages coming. Ta-da! We have a lot to say this month, all right? Everybody's got a lot to say, so we have messages from everywhere. This one here is talking about someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Well, so somebody out there is looking for you and in need of what you have. And they need you. They need your hugs. They need your attention. They need your appreciation. Don't be afraid to offer it, okay? Because it's time. And it wouldn't be a big drama. It wouldn't be a big thing. It would just be really nice to connect with another person in that way. All right? It would be a good thing. All right? Cool. So we'll set this card over here along with purposeful. Ta-da! Doing everything on purpose. Very nice. And we need to get you a pocket full of rocks. All right? Let's do that. Okay. We have black tourmaline. We have mangano. And we have clear quartz. Oh, beautiful. So we're staying grounded. Black tourmaline was here last week, and we were staying grounded, which is super cool. We did some healing within the heart, and that is super great. And now we're opening our heart in a new way, which I love, because even as we're working over here and things are blocked, but you have someone who needs your love, and we don't want. Okay, so this is the big squishy warm hug, right? This is a squishy warm hug from your higher self, but also from God and the universe and whatever it is you believe in. That thing is giving you a squishy warm hug that says, I believe in you, I care about you, you can do this, you've got this, you're amazing, you are in your moment, in your element, handling your business, do the thing, handle it, and I'm here for you, okay? That's a beautiful thing that the mangano is bringing to you, okay? Just pink calcite, all right? Now, this is clear quartz. It's really an all chakra stone, so it covers all the chakras, and it offers clarity in everywhere. So wherever you're needing clarity, you can have this stone on your person, and it can and will offer you more clarity in what's going on in that given chakra area, whether it's emotions or creativity in your second and third chakras, respectively, or even further up in your communication for your throat chakra, Your vision's maybe not so clear. You want to put some clear quartz on your third eye, or even take it a little higher and go on up to your 7th chakra. Clear quartz is really going to get you where you need to go. I won't lie, I typically use clear quartz with the point down on my body, very simply to bring things into my body, right? Bring in the information into my body, perfect. And of course to help with the grounding, keeping the energy running all the way through and out through my feet. Just a little side note there. For the laying on of stones or whatever you want to do with your crystals, keeping the point down is best. Unless you're quite seasoned and capable at getting yourself back in your body, you don't want to be doing the point up projects, okay? Cool. Very nice. I'm going to set these rocks down right here. And of course, we have our new, interesting, unsure what it is card. What is this card? Boom. The World. Oh, I love it. It looks like a map. Ta-da. So yes, we have the World card. We're talking about the completion of projects. We're finishing one thing. We're opening up to another. But it also speaks to me, this particular version is really showing me that the world is your oyster. You have been, last week we were talking about getting out on the road, right? And we're saying that it's not quite time yet for you to get on the road this particular week. But the reality that the road is something that calls you, Aries. You are being called to move around, to do some stuff, to see the planet, to see what's going on. You're not going to be one of those sedentary types, okay? So if you can mentally prepare yourself to be not sedentary and more like a turtle, you know, carry your house on your back or something like that. They travel pretty light. What can I tell you? Doing this will be difficult for you, I'm sure, especially for those Aries who have already had a house or had a place where they are. But being able to pick up and go and do what you do is going to be kind of your thing. The World card really represents how much of this thing you need to get ready to do, right? For some of you, it's going to be an international project. You're just going to go traveling internationally. Awesome. Good for you. And for those of you who are doing more localized travel, pay attention to what that is for you and how that works, all right? Because it's going to be great. I think you'll have a good time, but I want you to really pay attention to it and understand it, all right? The lines on the card represent the paths, right? Ways to get from here to there and all that stuff. So paying attention to your logistics is going to be important, all right? Excellent. Good job. Love this for you. And I mean, we had the gateway before, and now we have the world. What? Very nice. Very nice. I like this very much. Okay, so I appreciate you all. If you don't want to carry those rocks, you don't have to. You can carry any rocks you like. Just tell me what you got. And if you do want to carry those rocks, I would love it if you left me a message and told me how they were working for you. We'll talk it through and see what we come up with, all right? I'm always curious to see how they're playing. And of course, if you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did. It helps my little channel grow. And I would love to see you back here next week so that I can help you see what's coming next week so you're better prepared. That is my whole thing, and that's what I like to do. So I'll see you next week. Thank you so much.